What's up guys, how we doing? Today for you I have another battle against the great and glorious Magnitude. Not like I've had enough of those lately. And I'm trying something a bit different this time. I'm using a 4th gen rain dance team in 5th gen. I've used it a few times before, but it hasn't really worked out. And I'm interested to see how it goes in this game, considering it was a team built for a metagame that existed about 3 years ago. Excellent. So, hopping into the game, he has an Amistar leadoff, and Crobat's like, nope, none of that, so he switches out, or I use U-turn actually. So, Starmie's there to take the Ice Beam, which is great, and he brings in a Lantern on my Thunder, and I'm like, duh, but then it's a Water Absorb Lantern, so I was like, alright, we're good, never mind. So I know that for later, which is great, because I have a lot of water moves, and I don't want to throw them around if that Lantern is still alive. So he goes for the Volt Switch now, and I was thinking I might be able to live. Lantern's kind of wall, but nope, he's an offensive Lantern with Life Orb, so that was wonderful. I get to scout out his team by letting one of my Pokemon die. That's statistically the most efficient way to scout someone's team, is to have one Pokemon die for every piece of information you gain on them. So he has a Choice Banded Drill Peck Zapdos in here. I was just like, what? Just what? What? You know, as British as I can get with the Waltz. So, but yeah, that was my reaction pretty much, because Ludicolo just got completely blindsided by that. I was not expecting it, but Kingdra's in here now to clean it up. Life Orb Kingdra in the rain, you guys know how it works. Pretty damn good. And that's the whole reason why I have a manual rain dance teams, because I want to use Kingdra. It's just so much fun. So he brought in his Crocodile there, and I was really confused. Like, I thought he was just pulling some kind of trick, like mind games, just to see if I would over-predict, thinking, nah, it's just too simple. But he just let it die. I mean, I guess I don't know, you know, whatever. But he remembers at the last minute he has Water Absorb on his Lantern, and he for a second in the game he thought he had like Illuminate on it, which I thought was hilarious. But he has Water Absorb, so he was able to stop my Kingdra sweep, and I brought in Crobat to do something to it, but all I wind up doing really is getting paralyzed and U-turning. So incredibly productive there. He Volt Switches now on Kingdra, and that was alright, you know, 119 HP. I can still live a few turns and get some hits off on things. But Rain stops this turn. I was like, perfect. It's just wonderful. So he sets up a sub now with that thing. I don't remember its name. I have just failed to completely remember the 5th gen Pokemon's names. You know, sue me. Maybe I'll put some time into doing that, you know, about 3 months before Pokemon X and Y come out. So, he Leech Seeds now, because he's a Sub-Seeder, and he wants to piss me off. And at this point in the game, it actually gets really close. Like, one of several things could happen, and if any of them happen, then he's like, Steve has the win secured. And I have to get really lucky and have none of them happen for me to win. So this turn, this was kind of cool actually. He predicts that he'll live with enough HP to sub again after my Dragon Pulse, and that Life Orb and Leech Seed will kill me. And he was spot on with that, so he's in a pretty good spot right now. And I bring in Crobat because I know that I can live at least one hit from him. But I just now noticed he has Hidden Power, so it was super effective. That probably means it's Ice, if I had to guess. And I taunt him, and that was so good for me. If I got paralyzed that turn, he would have won at that moment in the game. Like, it wouldn't have mattered what happened next. But he gets a crit now with Leaf Storm, and he gets his attack raised because of his ability, which is just, it's just no good, man. Not looking good for me right now. But I U-turn out of there, which is a really good way to deal with Sub-Seeders. I like it, just because it's, you know, you get to switch out of there and you don't have Leech Seed on you anymore, and it breaks their sub usually, because they're usually grass type. So I bring in Toxicroak now, and this is like my chance to bring the game back. He Hidden Power Ices me, and it doesn't do that much just because it's not super effective, and I get my Swords Dance up, and I'm like, wonderful, this could actually work now. And I Sucker Punch him, and that was key right there, because I got the taunt on him earlier, so he had to attack me obviously, and the Sucker Punch was a guaranteed kill. So that thing's out of there now, and I'm looking set to sweep him. I've got +2, his Amistar goes down to a Cross Chop, and his Lantern's going to go down to a Cross Chop. And if I missed any of these, he would have been able to win, because he would have killed my Toxicroak, and I have nothing left to deal with his Flareon. So he brings in Flareon last, and I hit the Stone Edge on him. So I got 2 Cross Chops and 1 Stone Edge hit, all in a row, that if I missed any of those, I would have lost. But Toxicroak pulling through in the clutch. I have Wide Lens on him, so that's why I hit all those probably. And yeah, I just really glad I got the sweep of that thing, because Toxicroak is a pretty damn awesome Pokemon. I like it a lot. Sweeps with it are pretty fun, because they're just kind of, you know, not a lot of people see them. So, anyway, That was a good game, Steve. A lot closer than it may have looked at face value, and that's what I like about it. I like games like that. So, it was fun. I think that'll do it out of me, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.